Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on today and whatever time you'll be watching this video. This episode of As the Tarot Turns is brought to you on purpose with purpose. I am your host, Nacho Mama. Some people call me Crystal, some people call me Criddle, like Riddle with the C. Either way, Nacho Mama is a personality, not a person. Today we're going to read for the collective of Scorpio, the Scorpio collective. See what sort of messages Spirit has for y'all today. Or for us. I have like 5 placements in Scorpio and 6 in Libra, so I guess I could say us. Scorpio. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Drop down, hit the little bell notification, and say hello. Hello. Sup, y'all? Howdy. How's it going? Spirit, Source, Universe, please use me as a conduit to express the best message for whatever Scorpio needs to hear today. Please and thank you. Samo to be. Amen. Scorpio. Please and thank you. Samo to be. Amen. Scorpio. What sort of messages do you have for the Scorpios today? One more shuffle. Nine of Swords, huh? With Death and the Chariot. Ooh. So something that has been bothering you is ending, and it's rapid. There's a very, the Nine of Swords, Death and the Chariot. This is a very fast, swift ending of something here. Almost like the Tower. It almost gives me the feeling of the Tower. But it's more, I feel like it's more in your control. Like you're tired of fighting. There's somebody that you're tired of fighting with. You know, we have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. Like you're done. You're done with all of the anguish, all of the you're not good enough. You might have somebody telling you, you know, oh, you'll never make it without me. You know, and you're like, oh yeah, bet. You're definitely putting an ending to something that is very painful. You might have had no choice though with the Chariot. You might have had no choice with the Chariot. We have the Moon, so you're following your intuition. The Moon is very much about the unseen, about knowing that you know without knowing how you know it, you know? When you know that you know, but you don't know that you know, but you know? So you're following your intuition and ending something. There's something that was going on behind the scenes. There might be some sort of secrets that have been revealed, that have been illuminated, maybe with this new moon cycle that just came through. But this is very, very swift. But you have the Ten of Cups here. You're moving on to permanent contentment in the realm of the heart. Like that real rich, you know, the rich that no one can take from you. You know, when you invest your emotions and your time and you give all your power to somebody else, like, oh, you make me so happy, that when they go away, it's like, well, then what happens to you, you know? I think you're finding your permanent contentment in the realm of the heart. Everybody thinks the Ten of Cups is a relationship with another person, which it can ultimately indicate that, but it is more of a relationship within yourself with, no, I've got me, you know, and it's not a matter of like, oh, I do for me because nobody ever does for me. It's like, no, I know that I've got me. That's that emotional independence, that financial independence, like no matter what happens, like you're good, you're straight, you know? And the Lovers. You have the Ten of Cups and the Lovers. You might be putting to rest like some sort of misery from the past with the Nine of Swords, the Death, the Chariot, with the Seven of Swords reversed, the Moon, the Ten of Cups, the Lovers, Judgment. This is very much like choosing. The Lovers is a choice, choosing to put and invest inside yourself or into things that are invested into you, to let go of the fairy tale fantasy. You know, you might have been stuck in this fantasy land, this la land, you know, with lofty ideas about somebody. You know, you might have thought that maybe somebody was your twin flame, you know, but you've come to the final judgment that no matter what, you know, even if they are your twin flame, it's like you're no longer focused on what they're doing. You're just focusing on yourself. It's like, just because they're your twin flame and they're acting funny and they're doing this and they're doing that, you know, it's put you in this state of misery for so long that you decided that no matter what, like, I'm on fire. like I have a responsibility to myself, to my mission. You know, it's like taking control of your own destiny, not worried about what some other person is doing, you know, and letting it control your every emotion, you know, and then letting those emotions control how you feel or how you act. You're deciding to take control over your emotions and how you respond to them, like your responsibility. Like, it's none of my business what they're doing out there with other people. You know, it's only my business what I'm doing with my soul mission. It's none of my business what they're doing and with who, you know. Even if you do truly feel like this person is your twin flame, like you have a personal relationship and a contract with yourself. Like, it doesn't matter what they're doing. You got to make sure you're staying on top of what you're doing. And I think some of you are coming into that alignment within yourself. You know, it doesn't matter what my twin flame's doing. Like, it doesn't matter even if I am a twin flame and you have the Wheel of Fortune. Boom. It's just as I was pulling it out. Like, you're switching gears to become more aligned with your soul purpose. Irregardless or regardless. I'm not sure if it's irregardless or regardless. That one's always baffled me. But anyways, no matter what, you're like, no, I have a mission. I have a mission. I have a mission to spread unconditional love to the ley lines of the planet. No matter what this other person out here is doing, no matter what, you know, I feel that on this mundane plane of existence, like, I know I have a spiritual journey here that I'm here to complete, to manifest. You know, my relationship with universe is more important than my relationship with some other 3D dimensional being, right? And you're making that final judgment call because I think you were way stuck in some lofty la land that only hurt you. You were in this repetitive cycle of, you know, expecting some sort of result from somebody else and then not getting it, and then, you know, turning that inwards on yourself. You know, we have no control over other people whatsoever. We only can control ourselves and how we react to them, you know. And I believe that you have taken a serious, like, you've done some serious shadow work, you know, like, you've looked at yourself where you've been responsible for the things that have happened in your life, for the outcomes that you've had, you know, and kind of cleaned it up a little bit, you know, maybe just a whole lot, maybe more than a whole lot, a little bit. And you are finding that you are actually completing your soul mission, your soul journey without anybody else, you know? And that's the best way to do it, because when you do it like that, and not in a selfish way, but in a selfless, like, love for self, to thy own self be true. Like, no matter what, you got to do you, right? And you have this Wheel of Fortune here, followed with the 9 of Wands. So you are definitely got like one more big push, and then you're on to calmer waters. It's like, it's right there, you know? It's right there. Just as you feel like you can't take it no more, you're about to give up, you're frustrated, tired, you're weary, you might have scurvy from being on that boat, you know? You can see the land right there with the lights paving the way. Just got one more big push. Just stay on your spiritual mission, you know? Talk to Source, talk to God, talk to your ancestors. Don't worry about what this mofo is doing back here. You know, they ain't part, like, if they are part of your soul mission, then let them be a part of your soul mission in whatever ways you can, for you, you know? But we can't dictate the actions of others. We can't change the actions of others, but we can have space inside our hearts that, you know, for whatever their soul mission is to be completed. We can pray for them. We could pray for people. We could help them find the way, help light find the way. But we got to get ourselves out of the dark if we're going to get anybody else out of the dark. You know, how are we supposed to pull other people out of the dark if we're still sitting there? And I think you've had some sort of serious talks with yourself, like your inner self, your higher self, your spirit guides, you know, that are showing the way and putting you back on mission towards God, towards universe, towards self, whatever you want to call it, man. He that shall not be named. And I think you've let go of all these lofty ideas, and have state with what you can change, what you can do, what your soul purpose is, you know? And being the best version of you that you can be. I think you're going to see some serious changes. You might not have had no choice in this. This might have started out as a, you know, like a huge heartbreak that you felt was completely unjust and unfair. And now that some time has gone by and you were able to see more of a bigger picture, you understand it more, how it had to happen that way, you know? Like, man, I would have never stopped doing that if I didn't start, you know, if I didn't make a freaking complete fool of myself. Once I realized I made a complete fool of myself, I was like, wait, nope. You know? Can't let that happen. No matter what sort of energy tie this is, no matter who this person, no matter what the relationship of the person is, like, don't sabotage your own integrity, like your own self-worth, because you have some label over this person. You know, you let them treat you like shit because you think that they're your twin flame. Like, don't sacrifice your own personal self-worth and integrity over some label you put on a person. All right? And I think that's what some of y'all are figuring out, that you have sacrificed yourself, your happiness, your integrity, your self-worth because you put this label of twin flame on this person. Don't let anybody do that to you. Don't do that to yourself. Just because you put some label on it, take the label off, peel that motherfucker off, put it on something else. All right? I love you guys. And until next time, Nacho Mama out. Vroom, beep, beep.